what I want to talk about is the structure of Balance University. The structure, all right? Why is this structure so important and so different, okay? You'll come across a lot of other programs that have similar structures. They are good, but Balance University is unique because we use 4 pillars: strength, posture, flexibility, and balance. We will do 2 exercises in each pillar. In the balance pillar, we will do 4, okay? Now, the uniqueness here was identifying the most important physical factors of balance and fall prevention. Well, why do I emphasize physical? Because there is a couple of more important factors to you preventing falls. Does anyone know what those are? Your eyes and your ears. We call that your vestibular system. Your eyes have a common nerve that sends signals to the brain. So do your ears. You have intertubules in the inner ear that contain fluid that will dictate to the brain whether you're vertical or horizontal. Ever been in a boat or in a car and experienced car sickness? Well, this happens because your eyes are looking at the horizon and seeing a level, stable surface. If you're in a boat, your ears, however, are giving a completely different signal. You're getting conflicting signals, right? The horizon looks flat and stable, but your body is moving all over the place like in a car or in a bumpy ride in a boat. If you've ever been on the roads in Louisiana, you know what I'm talking about. All right? You're getting mixed signals. That's going to give you car sickness, okay? So what we did with Balance University, moving back to the physical attributes here, is we looked at the 4 main causes. And what we came up with was strength, posture, flexibility, and balance. You will hear me talk about leg strength ad nauseum. Leg strength is gold. When you lose leg strength, you start to lose your mobility, which means you're losing your independence. Most people I work with want to live at home for the rest of their life. In order to do that, you have to have leg strength. In order to maintain and continue to create and have strong legs, you're going to have to work at it now. This is something that most of us have taken for granted our entire lives, but now we're going to have to put in some effort, okay? When we walk around and we have strong legs and we're able to stay on our feet for more than a couple of minutes at a time, gravity also gets a chance to pull all the contents from our stomach downward, okay? And I don't know if you've noticed this, but as you age, gravity has effect on the body and it pulls things downward, right? And it's the same thing with the contents in your stomach. So poor leg strength affects your digestive system. Particularly as we age, most of us take lots of medication. We're talking about constipation, okay? Now, another thing that leg strength impacts, not just your mobility, but it's also your heart. What do we do when we walk on a treadmill? What do we call that? Cardiovascular exercise. So all of these components are directly impacted by your leg strength as well as your balance. Secondly, posture. Poor posture changes your center of mass, which is going to impact your balance, and it's going to force muscles to become overactive, other muscles become underactive, your balance is poor, you have a higher chance of falling with poor posture. Not only that, guys, but also you close down the lungs and the respiratory system. I want you nice and tall, being able to see, shoulders back, center of mass where it's supposed to be, with a healthy gait length, a healthy gait, okay? Thirdly, flexibility. It is important that our muscles are able to move through their full range of motion, all right? We sit a lot in our days. We're going to undo all of that tightness. We'll talk more about that. Lastly is balance, okay? We're going to put ourselves in proceptively enriched environments. Hang on. Let me get it out. It's been a couple of weeks since I've had to say it. So what that is a perceptively enriched environment is stable but unstable. On one foot, I'm stable, but I'm a little unstable. Proprioceptive. I'm sorry, I was saying it wrong. Proprioceptive. I'm stable, but I'm a little unstable. We're going to need to create environments like that in our balance pillar. We can also do that in the other pillars, but here's where I'm relying on you. You're going to have to be the judge on how far you want to go. It's all about confidence, okay? And it's also about comfortability. The more familiar you become in these different environments, the better you're going to get, okay? The importance of these proprioceptive environments is this. When you learn a salsa step or a foreign language, your brain begins to form a memory, okay? What I want to do is form a memory of us in a proprioceptive environment so that when we're moving about our daily lives, if we are to experience a misstep or, a little tumble, that we're able to recall that memory, our muscle memory, big word here, neuroplasticity, we'll talk more about that, and I'm able to stabilize myself. For example, I'm walking up on a curb, I stump my toe, and I begin to fall. We will do exercises in class where we will be on one foot and we'll lean forward. I want to be able to recall where my body needs to be before I cross that threshold and fall. Does that make sense? Yeah, a little bit? All right, let's rock and roll. Let me have you stand. Let's move behind our chair.